What up, YouTube? G4TV School here. Here's the deck profile update for Six Samurai. This is basically my deck of the month. Even with the new stuff that came out, I still top with this deck. I find this deck awesome in so many ways. It's one of my favorites. I probably won't never disassemble it ever, unless I get extras and I'll be like, alright, I'm gonna disassemble it for a little while. But anyway, here's the deck profile. Hope you guys enjoy. Oh, that's extra. Or side. You got your triple Kazans. You have to run 3 in this deck. There's no way in hell you can run 2 or 1. I tried 2. It runs good with 2, but 3 is a godsend in this deck. Triple Kagekis. Another good card in this deck. I personally like it. 3 Kagemushas. You know, the basic tuner of the deck. You have to run 3. Can't run more than 2. You can run 2 if you want. Double Grandmaster. And a double hands of the 6. I'm looking for one more secret, so if you have that, PM me. Because I'm actually, this one's a little bit damaged. My friend screwed it up and he owes me a secret grand. Or secret grand and hand, because he screwed them both up apparently. He shuffled the deck wrong and the sleeves ended up ripping and it's like, bastard. Anyway, 1 Effect Veiler. Now, for this deck, I always main deck 1 Effect Veiler, because this card has saved me a lot, and it's a really good card. It's too good for this format. There's so much shit that could stop 6 Samurais that 1 Effect Veiler is basically awesome in this deck. And now we go to the 6 Samurai Uniteds. I like this card because it's just a counter feed, and it's a draw power for the 6 Samurais. Only problem... No problem. Sometimes it's a dead draw, but I still run 3. But I like to have another rare one, or even supers. So supers are probably a bit out of my reach, because supers are going for like $80 a pop. And I'm like, damn, that's too expensive for me. I'll stick with just hollowing it out with rares, and then slowly I'll get the supers. They'll go down in price eventually. And then you get 3 smoke signals. I like to see these hollow one day. Then you have 2 Upstart Goblins. These cards are this card is basically the equivalent of subtracting 2 cards from your deck. I like to get the magic ones instead of spells. I like to have this whole deck original. Then you get Shien's Dojo. I like this card because it's just a counter feed and gives you a free summon if you have enough counters on this thing. So. Plus, if you want to, you can special summon any Shien monster, so it's not bad. Because if you have enough counters, you actually could special summon Shogun Shien, or Great Shogun Shien, which is pretty cool. And you have Gateway of the 6, which is awesome in my own right. It's a pretty cool spell card, just basically it's the main reason. It's the Black Whirlwind of this deck. And you have your singles, your Rhoda, your Book of Moon, your Dark Hole Super. I was happy about that. I got that last format, or last tourney, which I was happy about. Yes. And you got your Giant Trunade. If you guys have any Ultra Mystical Space Typhoons, PM me. I like to hollow this deck out with original spells, including a... Well, actually, that could be impossible to get. I'll stick with the Monster Reborn as a spell. If you look at it closely, I don't think you could see it. No, you can't, but if you can't see it, I'll tell you, it has the LOB, and that's it. It doesn't have the LOBEN. Okay, I'm picky about that. Anyway, 2 Magatamas. 2 Bottomless. I'd like to get a gold one. If you guys have gold one, PM me. I'm planning on bringing this whole deck out as much as I can. 2 Double-Edged Sword Techniques. I like to get them hollowed, but too bad that's never going to happen, because I have better luck of them coming out of this as a gold rare card. 1 Mirror Force, Solemn Judgment, and Solemn Warning. Running 1 of each isn't bad. I find Solemn Warning to be more accessible sometimes because it stops everything. Solemn Warning stops summons, which is still really good, even at 2. Alright, go with the Synchros. You have 3 Shiens. I run 3 just because he's too good. If you can bring him out first turn, you could have a good lockdown game. 1 Catastor. Bryo and Brachyon and Iron Chain Dragon. Of course, the level 6s. Black Rose, Scrap Archfiend to get over the dumb Stardust. Scrap Dragon. Colossal Fighter. Annoying Stardust. I still run Mistworm. Because I like Mistworm, still has a great effect. I still run Mistworm. But I still run Trishula. I like Trishula. I think this card's amazing. It'll be amazing. And Fortress Dragon. I don't think Trishula has really made an impact though yet. One Great Shogun Shien. This is a side deck. I still run the Shinai and Mizuho combo because I still find these two cards to be really good. If you can plan it right, you can get rid of one card and add a card. It's still, I like the Shinai and Mizuho. One Cyber Dragon, one Gen X Ally Birdman, and one Effect Veiler. Yes, I have an extra Effect Veiler. Temple is 6. I side deck it just in case we're running against Gravekeepers. Econ, Nomen Extermination, Cross Out for annoying face down cards. Another Upstart. You know, you never know. I could actually just side deck one and just draw and subtract 3 cards from my deck. 2 Crevice, yada yada, and Trap Sun and Malevolent Catastrophe. My bad, Malevolent Catastrophe there. Trap Sun, Malevolent Catastrophe. That's deck profile. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Expect more deck profiles in the foreseeable future, and thanks a lot.